Hi, it's Angelle, Family Wellness Coach over at AngelleBatten.com, where I teach you how to feed your family healthier, one manageable step at a time. So I am here today to talk to you about a strategy that has really helped me to feed my family healthier over the last 15 years, even when it feels hard. And let's face it, feeding your family healthy, most of the time, it feels hard. So I want to make it a little bit easier for you. So the strategy for me, I actually brought it over from my classroom teaching. When I was in the classroom, we had what was called a bottom line document. So in language arts, we had our bottom line expectations. And what that meant was that there were certain things we were committing to do, that I was committing to do in terms of my teaching, my classroom environment, and those were the bottom line. Sometimes I had to work to get to the bottom line initially, and it felt a little bit hard. But once I got there, I was committing to do those things or have those things in place every day. So I brought that over to my home life too, with myself, my husband, and 3 kids, and said, okay, what are the bottom lines for feeding our family healthier every day? So I decided on a few. Initially, and still to this day, they're pretty consistent. I decided at first, we're not going to hit McDonald's. We're not going to hit the fast food drive-thru. I kind of chose McDonald's at the time as the representative for all the bad things about fast food and just getting into that habit and the health implications of the food. So we just decided we're not going to hit the drive-thru. And we really haven't. I think once when our kids are little, we went through Wendy's because we were on a long road trip and we ran out of food. But other than that, we don't do the drive-thru. So that means we have to have a plan B in place. So I'll talk about that in a minute. Another bottom line for our family is that we're not going to buy pop. We're not going to buy pop at restaurants. We're not going to have it at home. You know, every once in a while we buy Virgil's root beer, usually the stevia sweetened version. But really we don't have any of the fake pops and we've never bought them. Now, does that mean that I don't think my kids have ever had pop or they never will have pop? No, but what it means is that, you know, for us it's just a bottom line expectation. We don't want it to become a habit. Because pop it's just so bad. There's nothing good about it. It contributes to osteoporosis, it contributes to heart disease, cancer, blood sugar issues, all kinds of imbalances in the body, illness. So that's a bottom line for us. Another one is that we're going to, as often as we can, which is pretty much daily, eat dinner together as a family. Lots of research to support that when it comes to eating disorders and drug use and grades in school. It also just gives us a time to reconnect every day. So even if it's 10 or 15 minutes at 4:30 or 8:30, my expectation is that we're going to sit down together as a family, and we pretty much do that every single day. And we're as busy as they come with 3 kids that are running to all different sports and activities. So those are my bottom lines here. The thing about the value in having a bottom line as you're feeding your family healthier is that the decision's already been made. You get to decide what your bottom lines are, and then the decision's been made. You communicate that to your family. Not that it's, not that you're going to not have some resistance sometimes. Maybe somebody's going to want you to buy the pop if that's your bottom line. Or maybe when you're really tired, you are going to want to go through the drive-thru. But ultimately, having those bottom lines will help you stay focused and stay consistent on your goals for feeding your family. And they also push you a little bit to make those changes that you want to make or need to make. So if, like me, a bottom line is that you're not going to hit the drive-thru, then you have to have a plan B. So you have to have those healthy snacks packed, or you have to have something prepped for dinner, or you have to have an alternative, like maybe a little bit nicer of a restaurant, or you're going to run to the grocery store and get a few staples that you can make a really quick meal. But so the bottom lines they sort of free up some energy because you've already made the decision that you're not going there. So then also they push you to make a little bit better choice, and that means you keep walking down that road of feeding your family healthier. So I want you to think about, I want to invite you to think about what your bottom lines are. They don't have to be the same as mine, and they have to be manageable for you. So just start with one that's manageable for you and your family. What's a non-negotiable expectation that you're going to keep that's going to help you make that manageable step toward feeding your family healthier? All right, I'm Angelle Batten over at angellebatten.com. If you don't already have my quick start guide, you're going to want to head over to angellebatten.com and pick it up. It's free, some great recipes to get you started, and some great news ingredients and some bad news ingredients that'll help you make some quick and easy changes for your family.